Alright, so I did a little bit of reading about ciphers to find in particular that they apparently restore their focus by engaging in melee combat, or not, well, any, like physical combat with a weapon, basically. So that's more or less what I thought was going on, and it's good to know. Also, a patch came out today, and it did like 50 billion things, but the first noteworthy thing that it relates to what we're doing here is that it makes it so that ciphers start out at 1/4 of maximum focus instead of 1/2. So the reason why it was going above 30 before when it started at 30 was because she actually has a total of 60 focus maximum, and it was starting at 30, which is 1/2. Now it's at 1/4 at 15, and that's where she starts the fight, which means I can still get away with using Whisper of Treason at the beginning of a fight, or Phantom Foes, or Recall Agony. These are all things I can still do, but then I have to earn the second spell, so that's going to be rough. We'll see how that goes. So we're exploring caves here. There were a lot of bodies outside, which is always just super encouraging. So we'll see how we go from here. Taking it carefully. Don't know when to expect something. What is that? Cave coral. Yes. Number one place that coral's known to form is not wet caves. Oh, spiderling. Oh, and here it comes. Alright. I figured I'd let it approach first, and so it did. Immediately engaging with our melee characters. Let's get our ranger in a better position to start with. There we go. There you go, ranger. Now that combat's more or less started. Let's see, get into melee. Is Holy Radiance smaller than it used to be? Or am I just spaced out? Okay, that looks like a lot of enemies, so I'm gonna say, Kana, you engage in combat with that one. Our priest should now be in position to buff my party. Our Widowmaker, our grieving mother is going to try to make this ivory spinner change teams. There we go. Let's see. Garrix is already low on endurance. Good job, Garrix. So proud. Oh, ivory spinner Widowmaker. That looks like a really big, tough enemy. Is it possible to make her change targets? No. I think she's already in progress. I think I just have to commit with it now. Alright, well, the fun part is I can make a big ol' mess, can't I? Oh yeah, this is the cone weapon. Let's see. Freeze damage and target reduces accuracy. That's a single target. I'll probably use that on the scary guy when he shows up. Let's just try to daze the group for now. That'll be a helpful thing to start with. Are you currently targeting someone with your range attacks? Help focus fire the damaged character. Let's see. Dazing attacks. Anything to just wipe out a bunch. Oh no. There's another person coming from that direction. That's gonna be a problem. Okay.
Your thoughts must flow.
Okay, Garrix is down. Ivory Spinner is attacking Grieving Mother. I successfully made the other Ivory Spinner change teams. Alright, so this might go poorly for me because we're getting attacked in multiple directions now. I don't have a lot of camping supplies. I'm going to try to hobble this guy as he approaches. And, let's see. Projection of the Priest's Faith, inflicting freezing damage. Yeah, let's try to ruin this guy if we can. Similarly, Aloth should be ready to deal with this guy soon. We're going to want to just cast a whole bunch of spells against this Widowmaker as he approaches, because he's going to cause us some problems. Eddar, you use a knockdown. Oh, should you use a knockdown on... Let's just have Eddar change targets, actually. He can escape the combat without too much of an impact. That'll be helpful. Okay, we have a lot of enemies coming in now. How many people are dead right now? My party is doing okay. Ivory Spinner's not a welcome change. Is Endurance currently casting? I think he is. Let's see. So I'm gonna have my Ranger focus on Eddar's Widowmaker. This is a mess. Okay. Raw damage and daze. I'm just gonna cast it in the middle of this group with Aloth. It's our best chance right now. Alright, so there's gonna be a lot of bodies here soon, so my best chance might be to cast... Oh man, everyone's doing poorly right now. Okay. Let's do restore endurance on Edar if we can. Try to keep him going. Grieving Mother's not doing great. I don't know how to help her necessarily though. Holy fuck, there's a lot of enemies. If we kill enough enemies, then oh shit, we can summon skeletons. The question is, do I think skeletons are even going to be worth it? Because alternatively, I can make it destroy bodies in a certain direction. That could be handy if we're doing a lot of damage. How much damage does it do? 24 to 35 crush. It's in a cone. How many spiders are dead so far? There's the one we changed teams. He's very dead right now. Oh, well, that's one thing that's encouraging. Is a lot of these enemies are pretty hurt right now, and Edar's been. I don't know if we're gonna be able to restore Edar's endurance or not. Oh man, we just need to cause some problems here. Blinding them. There we go. Let's try to cast an AoE blind over here, if we can. Edar just went down. He's gonna get back up though, I think. He still has one more time to go. Oh my god, there's more spiders. Oh my god, there's way more spiders. It's a good thing I saved before I entered this cave, because we might not be able to handle this many enemies. Dear lord. I don't have a lot of ways to even approach this situation right now. I can cast this thing right in front of me that'll knock people over. That'll probably buy Durant some time. Is Eloth currently casting? Yeah, he's blinding people right now. Oh, he already cast it. And it hit all of them. They're blind for like half a minute. That could be handy. Alright. Let's try casting a fire spell on that Widowmaker to finish it off. It needs to go down. Grieving Mother's going down. She has just enough to cast Whisper of Treason. If I can Whisper of Treason one of these big guys before she goes down, then we'll at least have a little... No, she's gonna go down. She's about to die like right now before I can do anything about it. Okay, hang on a second. Aloth, where are you going? I told you to use the fire spell, right? Why are you walking off in a weird direction? I'll let him cast it. Is he gonna cast it? Grieving Mother's down. That was to be expected. Edar's back up. Oh my god, there's so many spiders. I'm just gonna play this out, because we saved before we went in here, so if we die it's not that big of a deal, but... I might have to put this quest on hold for a little while if we're this outmatched. It might be higher level than my party. I don't even know who to target or how to strategize at this point. There's so many enemies came from so many directions at once. Oh, Kana fell down? When did that happen? I somehow completely missed Kana when he went down. I was gonna have him AoE explode all the corpses once the more spiders were down. Alright. You just gotta engage with someone, Edar. I don't even have... Holy crap. So two people are down, everyone else is pretty much going down at this point. Let's do Grimoire Slam on the spinner. Just to knock it away. Edar's about to go down a second time. Way to go, Edar. So helpful. Cast AoE spells, just trying to make a mess. Well, we're down to two spellcasters and a ranger. We don't have the best chance at this point. You can freeze somebody temporarily. Let's see. I can make people scared. That might help. Just to stop them from hitting us. Aloth just went down. Yeah, there's so many enemies. I can't even do actions right now. Our main character is almost paradoxically still alive. That's weird. He's gonna be down very briefly though. So this was I don't know how to deal with this. Yeah, I need to be able to kill them very quickly, I think, and I don't think this party composition can. So I think I'm gonna go find something else to do for a while. Maybe warp back to an earlier part of the game. Or even my base. Target destroyed by Durance. Good job, Durance. So impressive. Just got us 100 experience for killing that one spiderling. Now he's dead. There's so many spiders. That's silly. This is silly. Okay, let's go. Let's go to another place. Well, that's an anticlimax. Spent so long finding this cave and then can't handle cave. Welcome back to Gilded Vale. It actually took a while to get here, so our main keep actually finished got being built. Alright. We now have 7 influence and 8 security, or whatever the resources are specifically called. Is there something I should look into building? I don't think I don't have a lot of money right now, so I might avoid doing anything else with the stronghold right now. I came back to the Gilded Vale because I figured let's check out lower areas where I'm more likely to be able to complete quests. We were in a hurry to leave this place when we first were here, specifically because they were, hanging people and being a general nuisance and not a very encouraging territory to hang out in, really. But now we have a fairly large party now, so I'm less afraid of being hung by the locals. Even from a role-playing perspective, that's my justification for being back here after we fled originally. Because now it's not just now it's not just Adar and Aloth and my protagonist. Now we have 3 more characters and 2 more in reserve, which makes this a little bit more tolerable. First thing first, though, is I'm gonna have to come on in and rest because party is not doing as it's a very long distance to travel. That was like 2.5. I think it took like 2.5 days to get here, so I'm gonna want to rent a room and maybe stock up on camping supplies if we can. I'd like a room, please. I'm gonna go ahead and just do. Let's just be cheap this time, just to top off our party, as opposed to. It's fun to splurge on stat bonuses, but right now I just need to make up for the fact that I did too long of a trip, and I need to save a little money because I would like to be able to afford supplies. Aloth opens his mouth, but seems to reconsider. Nothing for me, thanks. Of course, we're running a little short on goods these days, but we ought to have more soon. Camping supplies. I'm gonna need all. Thank you. It's gonna cost me 300. What do I have to trade? Wolf hide is not worth a lot. Elder Fang's worth more. Are these goods that are worth selling, though, is the question, or are they stuff that's or am I wasting stuff? I think I can spare some regular old daggers. Let's maybe take a look. Can I look at my stash from here? Yes, I can. Okay. I should have more garbage in here, right? Lion hides. They're here in the other section, so I think that means that they're just good for trading and not necessarily worth anything for crafting reasons. Anyway, it'll soften the blow of buying all that supplies. What kind of goods do we have here? Specifically of the, oh, you can recruit adventurers here. Level 1, 2, and 3 adventurers. They're fairly expensive. My understanding is that if you recruit an adventurer, I think you actually make them from scratch the same way you made your protagonist. So you can fill out your party with a better composition if you don't like the named characters that are based after each individual class. Oh, cool! You can swap out party members at an inn. I forgot about that. For a little while, I thought you could only swap out people at the keep itself. Oops. What are we still trading? I think I'm done here. Yeah. I don't know how that extra camping supply showed up in there. Oh, hey, they updated the quest log. Now you have these sort of it's the same little minimize maximize menu thing, but now there's like little subcategories, which is nice. Alright, so my first goal is going to be to find something that actually indicates some kind of objective. By the way, I found out you can completely ignore those guys, the ones with the yellow names. Those are just random people, like they're backers of the game, and they're not really that important. Anyway, let's see if the innkeeper. Anything I can do for you? I'd like to hire some help. I'd like to know more about the Black Hound. Really? Well, let me see. The actual building's been here for years, but the Black Hound's fairly new. We got a lot of new faces in here too. Fewer than we used to, I'll admit. I used to work the tables, actually, until the old owner up and left. Nobody's sure what happened to him. Even left his poor hound behind. That's the name, see? The Black Hound? It's still sitting upstairs, pining after him, poor old girl. Place ended up in my hands somehow. My very own inn. A lot of hard work involved, but it's been worth it so far. Alright, not a lot. Oh, you only serve porridge? Maybe that'll lead to something about a supply shortage that I need to fix? Adolf looks at you and shakes his head quickly. It isn't by choice, I assure you. We used to serve some of the finest meals in Deerwood. We've had a damnable run of luck is all. It's been a bad season for the crops, and we're running low on supplies. I sent Tenfrith up north to stock up. Tenfrith's our cook, you see, an artist with a good roast, but it's been days since he was supposed to return, and we haven't seen any sign of him. She sighs again. I've only just taken over the last owner I've only just taken over from the last owner myself. I don't know what I'll be doing if he doesn't turn up. I could try to find him for you. Really? Her face brightens. I'd be grateful for you. I'd be grateful if you did. He was traveling through the Valewood. It's probably nothing, a broken wheel maybe, but I do worry. You see him safely home, and I think everyone here would sing your praises. Nobody much likes my porridge. All right. There we go. That's exactly what I was looking for, is to find a quest. Late for dinner. It's a task. Much like the rest of the town, Gilded's Vale Inn has seen better days. It doesn't get much business, but the inn's master chef usually draws in a small but steady amount of visitors. That is until his recent disappearance during a routine trip north for supplies. The innkeeper has suggested he might have come to harm on the road through the Valewood, and is seeking aid in seeing the chef safely returned. So they want us to head north through the Valewood. Well, that's not ambiguous. There's only one location to our north, so that means we only have one spot to find. I think I'll get started on that before looking for anything else. And welcome back to Valewood, one of the first locations we visited. We went south down this path before, met a person here by the bridge, and then avoided from there. I'll be looking forward to exploring this place again. As a higher level and more full party. This will be interesting. If this was an MMO, I would be running around town talking to every single person possible to gather like 15 quests at once. But as a Let's Play series and a role-playing thing, it's handy to do them one at a time just so we can comprehend what's even going on at some point. So that looks suspicious. We have money, a sword, and camping supplies, which I will gladly take because I like camping supplies. There we go. Wait, why can't I take these camping supplies? Am I at maximum camping supplies? It actually caps out? That's weird. Oh well, if I ever need camping supplies, I know where to find them. That's not really an efficient way of getting camping supplies. The grass is still flattened behind the wagon's wheels. Barrels of cabbages, potatoes, and squash have been overturned and abandoned. So that, yeah, not much ambiguity there. This is clearly what belongs to the person that's gone missing. So we need to look into this master chef. Didn't I talk to a person? Oh yeah, there was someone down there at the camp before, and the person down at the camp said they had a run-in with a bear. I don't think that was the same person though. That was just someone else. It says that our task was updated, and that was when we got here. Task updated late for dinner. Find Tenfrith. That's not. Never mind, it doesn't look like anything new is there. So we have a young wolf approaching. Let's try to get into a position. Hey, buddy! Just gonna tell all my melee characters to engage. Tell our ranger to engage. Everyone else can sit back for a moment. We might as well use our grieving mother to amplify incoming damage with recall past wounds. Approach with our priest to cast the usual defensive spell. And wolf's already dead. That was an overkill amount of planning, apparently. All right, if we find another single wolf like that, I'll probably just click on him and have him get wiped out instantly, as opposed to planning it out like that. What's over here? Shattered pieces of a crate are strewn across the dirt, along with a few muddy vegetables. So they were either raided or attacked by a pack of animals. Oh, that looks like the chef's body over there. That's not a good sign. I don't think they're going to be singing my praises around here. Oh, I can't inspect the body. Alright, we'll keep going uphill. I probably should have been doing this kind of stuff at the beginning of the game. To be fair, The Gilded Vale's not a welcoming place that makes you want to stick around. It's kind of like when you start playing Dragon Age Origins and the first town is like, everyone's gonna die here, it's full of refugees and death, run for your life! And then you run for your life, because that's what a sane person does. Hello, Bear Cave. Oh yeah, this ends well. Oh, here's the dreaded bear that we heard about. Seems to be where the debris was leading us, so I'll check it out. Bear Cave. Oh wow. 150 experience for finding the bear cave, 60 experience for entering it. That's 210 experience right there. Making noteworthy progress. We'll be level 5 soon enough, I believe. This is a very small cave. So I'll be happy to proceed. Where's my quick save? There we go. Had to remind myself how to use that. So we have a bear. Is he noticing us yet? No? Hey. I'll move forward with my... Uh-oh. Someone's dead. That's not a good sign. Alright, try to use knockdown on the bear. Wolf, you and... I'll send the wolf over here real quick. To flank. There we go. Wolf will be flanking. That'll give us a nice bonus. Kana can go over here to engage. Durance can enter melee range to be ready for... Durance will be prepped for more flanking and for... for defensive casting. Let's tell Peril to start attacking. Aloth just getting range. I don't know if I'll do anything with him right now. Alright, this bear's gonna take extra damage. Is that a brain bucket? He gets like a comical brain bucket on his head. He looks really intelligent right now. I knocked him prone, which is making him sit down all silly on his butt. And then he's also got like a brain cage, so he looks like a genius. It's like the most thoughtful bear we've ever seen. I'm about to ruin his day. Alright. Basic endurance help on our characters. He is flanked, right? Yeah, he's flanked. He's recalled agony. Yeah, he's dead. No big deal. Very what do I want to call it? Superficial damage on our protagonist. I mean, not our on Edar.
If it makes you rest easy.
All right, so get back into formation party. Keep an eye out around here. We'll scavenge what we find. I'm pretty sure that's the cook, so that's not a good sign for us, but at least it'll be probably a quick quest completion for a little bit of progress, at least. And we're getting a pike. Probably gonna just sell that. Lost Spirit. A figure drifts, suspended, in the musty air of the cavern. Its form and features blur and twist in cascading ripples of incandescence. You feel its energy eddying around your limbs, filling them with a heavy chill. Reach out. You reach out a hand for the spirit. In the moment of contact you feel as though you have been struck a blow, head reeling as you tumble helplessly into a waiting darkness. Light blooms at the edges of your vision. You feel the sun at your back and the weight of a bow in your hand. You know suddenly that you have come a long way from the Vale, hunting deer. Now you are standing before a cavern and the darkness extends far into its depths. Even so, your friend strides out before you, his red cloak flapping at his heels. You follow, heart hammering in your chest, as he leads you deeper into the cavern. There is a roar like thunder, echoing around you. Fear seizes you, casts you stumbling back towards the exit, towards light and escape. You see a glint of steel, and there is a sudden terrible flash of agony behind your knee. You scream, stumble, fall. Your thoughts are chaos, lanced through with pain, but in a moment of terrible clarity, you see your friend look back from the mouth of the cavern, his dagger daubed in crimson to match his cloak. And then there is a great dark shape above you, and then there is more pain. The vision recedes, and you are thrown back into yourself with seemingly resentful force. The corpse lies at your feet, and the specter lingers. In the span of energy between you both, you feel a sense of questioning, of confusion, of anger. Oh. So he was with somebody, that person betrayed them and left them to die with the bear. Oh, and I'm right here saying, I met you on the road, your friend. So it sounds like... Oh no. It sounds like that person that I met with like that was camping out, that would just seem like another friendly person. The person that was like, oh yeah, watch out for that bear. He killed someone with that bear. Well, I guess I'll be hunting him. I met him on the road. Your friend. A sudden lashing anger emanates from the spirit. Rage and grief seem to pour from the gleaming figure like smoke. I'll find him, and see that he answers for what he's done to you. For a moment, the spirit seems to burn bright, and your head fills with a sickly triumph. The spirit seems to weaken with the force of its own exaltation, growing fainter and fainter until you are alone once more. Alright, looks like we're going to be an agent of justice today. Mice crawl through eye sockets and over femurs. Okay, thank you for that. Didn't really need that today. I already looted the chest, right? Yeah. Well, bear taken care of, but the plot thickens. There's a surprising amount of drama here when we're just talking about, oh, we never found Tenfrith, which is this is a completely different quest. Vengeance from the Grave. While exploring the Valewood wilderness, I happened upon a small cave where a great bear lived. In the cave, I discovered a half-eaten corpse and a spirit that, through some work of magic, revealed to me the final moments of the man's life. So we need to go find, let's see, his friend Norton hamstrung him in the attempts to escape the bear. What reason Norton had for this are unclear. Perhaps I'll find more answers by confronting the man himself. Norton lives in a nearby town of Gilded Vale. So I can find Norton in town. I'm going to keep looking for our cook, though, first. But we definitely... so much for being like, oh yeah, the plot thickens on the chef story. Like, that's a... Nope, completely different story. That's just me getting sidetracked. I'll try to fill in the chunks of map we haven't finished yet. Does this take me anywhere else? Nope. I could just continue to the Gilded Vale from here, but that's it. How's my stash of money going? Only 800 gold, so I don't really want to be blowing more money right now. Settler's Arrow. Is this not Tenfrith? This body here? I feel like this should be who I'm looking for, but I can't interact with it at all. That's a person. Did I kill that person and forget? Oh well. Let's move a little faster. I haven't checked out this little corner down here, I suppose. So I believe the guy at the camp was the guy that betrayed somebody. I'm not going to get any more answers out of the camp right now, though, am I? Oh, I can take a look at it. Ooh. Folded note. Right-click for details. My dear Nanton, please be safe. Know that whatever happens, I love you still. Please be safe. Whatever happens, I love you still. Sounds like they... Oh. I think we've uncovered a love triangle here. I think this guy got killed by Nanton over a woman or something like that. Judging by that note. Which is kind of a dark reason to kill somebody. Hello, wolf. I'm gonna ruin you. Oh, there's a couple of wolves this time. Maybe I should think about this a little bit more. Okay. Grieving Mother, don't walk headfirst into melee range. Grieving Mother, you hang out here. Durance, you hang out here. Kana, you attack wolf. Peril, you attack wolf. Eloth, you hang out back here. That should roughly cover the party. I don't want to immediately have my spellcaster charging in ahead. Oh, no, that wolf's already down. That's comical. Durance, buff everybody. Oh, there are more wolves coming in at least, so it's not completely pointless. But they do go, they go down so fast. Yeah, it's funny how much of an impact level can have in this game. Just being I think the entire game takes place over like the course of like 11 levels or something like that. It's a weird chunk of bridge here. These aged walls appear to have once encircled this entire glade. Only a small fragment remains, and the stairs leading to the top of the structure have crumbled away. Examine the wall more closely. The heavy bricks are slick with moss, presenting a hindrance to climbing, but the stones themselves seem sturdy enough. Given the right tools, one might easily reach the top. So I need some sort of climbing equipment. I assume if I try to scale the wall, I'm going to fall, but I'll try it anyway. The crumbling wall is of considerable height, even now, and in uneven... Oh, sorry. The crumbling wall is of a considerable height, even now, and its uneven surface promises difficult climb. Who shall scale it? This might... Now that I look at my actual party composition, I don't know if I can do this. Who has a good athletics skill is probably the thing. Let's try Edar. Eder finds a handle upon one of the large stones and starts to climb. Despite a few loose rocks and awkward edges, Eder makes swift progress and quickly arrives at the top of the wall. Athletics 5. Once there, Eder helps you up over the other side. Yay, Eder! Uh-oh, is that who we're looking for? That's a corpse. Fulvano's gloves. Ooh. +5 reflex. Though never as famed as he would claim, the valiant explorer Fulvano was known as an eccentric who wished to see the world. Where possible, he traveled by foot to gain a local's appreciation of the sights, sounds, and smells of the lands he passed through. In practice, however, Fulvano often claimed that his explorations proved only that the world outside the Valian Republics was a foul, smelly place that paled in comparison to his homeland. These gloves are said to have belonged to Fulvano, who often found himself in need of some protection as he climbed harsh terrain or maneuvered through forests. While thick enough to provide some warmth, they are meant first and foremost to be flexible enough not to hinder delicate tasks. +5 reflex. Alright. Let's take a quick look at our characters right here. So, what kind of... we know Peril has the highest reflex, right? Yeah, because it's a dex-based skill. Reflex allows you to dodge AoE effects. No, that's all it does. I was like, this is the beginning of a list of things. No, it dodges AoEs basically. All right. I mean, if that's a central skill of Peril, I might as well give them to Peril, right? I say, based on something. Leather armor, that's standard. More camping supplies. Really regretting buying all those camping supplies. Scrawled letter. I do not think you will ever see this, but you were right, Fulvano. We should have journeyed south together, and been safer for it. I would tolerate all the gloating in the world if I might live to hear it. I have put myself out of reach of the beasts circling below, but I am done for all the same. I do not think I will rise again. Whoever finds this, pray for me. Perhaps in the next life I shall be the trapper of wolves. So those wolves we just fought that went down in a couple seconds, killed that person, or at least starved him out. Let's go ahead and put them gloves on. Nice empty slot filled in. +5 reflex can't hurt. I have 54 reflex. Is it the highest in the party? Probably. Oh wow. Grieving Mother has 55 reflex. Wow, so she actually has a higher bonus than me. That's after gloves? Yeah. Actually, it might be good to give to Grieving Mother because she's gonna be going into melee range to charge up her focus. So giving her a comically high chance of avoiding stray attacks could be beneficial for a number of reasons. Okay. What else do we have around here? A few herbs and such. Oh, there's an outlaw down there. Hey Peril. Hey Peril, you want to shoot that guy with a bow? Oh no, an enemy's been spotted. What do we do?
Let's go!
Fuck him up.
After them!
Oh, come on, Peril. You can do it. I believe in you. I guess we can't shoot him from here. That's a bummer. I really wanted to just hang out and snipe that guy. I would have literally no sense of shame about that. Let's go ahead and climb back down. From the edge of the wall, you can see an old cobblestone road turning south and the patchy trees of the Valewood. Climb down. You swing yourself over the side and pick your way back down to ground level. Yep. Let's go fuck up some outlaws, I guess. As we approach... Oh, the outlaws could have been what stopped our cook. I thought I killed the outlaws already, but maybe they're not persistent, or maybe they spawned when I found this quest. These are both possibilities. The important thing to know is that these three melee characters... Is that Garrick's? Yeah, those three melee characters are about to wreck his shit. Hey, buddy. You're in trouble. Let's go ahead and attack with Peril, just to add to the pile. The rest of the party can mostly just hang out. Alright, he's down. What did he have on him? Mr. Outlaw. Oh, he has lockpicks. Let's give those to Peril, where they belong. A little bit of money. A helm with no special benefits. Yeah, mostly unimportant stuff.
No problem.
Oh, Chefy, where are you? Oh, is that... And a touch more salt. Oh yeah, they're cooking. Those are outlaws. That's a bandit. That's Tenfrith. Okay. and a touch more salt. How long does it take to make me some damn stew? Don't rush me. You have to let the meat absorb the flavor. You'll be absorbing the sharp end of my dagger if you don't hurry it up. So, Tenfrith has been kidnapped by bandits who want him to cook for them, apparently. That's interesting. Okay, let's see what happens as I approach. They're not currently listed as hostile. Maybe we can talk? The young dwarf tending the stew looks up, startled, as he sees you approach. He drops his ladle, spattering stew across the ground. What? The bandit turns. Get him, you dogs, and make sure our new cook don't run off. Help, please. Help me, ah! One of the bandits gives Tenfrith a kick as they pass him, and he huddles. That wasn't very nice. Oh, well, we're not going to be talking this one out, are we? I'm going to say... Oops, did I just tell everyone to attack? Can I cancel that order? Whatever, I'll just give everyone orders anyway. Garrix, you're going to go run over here. I'm going to split up my melee characters between these two. And Garrix, once he's out of the way, is going to cycle around the back and attack the archer in a moment here. Peril's going to also attack the other archer. Wounding shot, just to warm things up. We're going to make a big ol' mess of these fools. Durance is going to be near melee range, because he's going to be casting defensive magic. And, our Cypher is going to make this guy amplify his dark memories, because he's going to be the one that's fighting Edar. There we go. It's funny how everything just kind of takes off and goes crazy the moment you let everyone start moving. Garrix engaged in combat. That's not what I was trying to do. Oh well. We'll just have to let that happen. Alrighty then. I'm going to say cast Arcane Assault on the one that these two are fighting. Just a big old mess is happening right here. Overall, we should be pretty safe here. Alright, Durance. That's not Durance. Durance, cast your defensive magic to buff us up. And then start dazing the enemies over here. There we go. And Peril just killed the other archer that quickly. Wow. It's a little surprising. Grieving Mother can go ahead and join the fray. Oh, it's over. Wow. Wow, I've been exclusively playing really hard stuff, haven't I? Because this is going so smoothly. Okay, we get white leaf sugar. So we have money, basic equipment. Nothing's glowy, so it's all just basic stuff. Just go ahead and loot all. Grieving Mother. I think someone who knows way more about this game is probably like, something's gone horribly wrong if someone has Grieving Mother in this part of the game. You're doing quests in the Gilded Vale with the Grieving Mother. What? Capes are popular throughout the Eastern Reach. Commonly made of wool, animal pelts, capes provide warmth on cool nights and through deep winters. Also, capes are probably a good way to be able to differentiate some characters apart from each other. Kind of want to give the cape to, yeah. Kind of want to give a cape to, our archer. Did I accidentally dump everything on? Oops, yes I did. There we go. I just want to dump all this in the stash really quick. Did I just drop all that stuff? I didn't, did I? Good. I think I was putting it in the stash. Anyway, putting a cape on Peril can make him stand out a little bit. There we go. A nice big solid green cape will help him be easier to spot. A bunch of solid colors will help us. Alright, Peril. Go rescue the damsel in distress.
Welcome.
By the flame, thank you, thank you, thank you. I thought I'd be stuck cooking for these ignorant weasels for the rest of my life. Or until they were bored with me, I suppose. Did Pasca send you? She must be beside herself. I must get back at once. But listen, next time you're in Gilded Vale, make sure you drop by the Black Hound. I'll let her know what you've done for me, and I'm sure she'll do right by you in turn. Oh, to be back at my oven again. Alright, bye. Wow, like 1,000 experience? That's not insignificant. I feel like my experience didn't get any higher. Huh. Oh wait, don't you have to like gain experience? Do you have to rest or something to gain experience? I don't know. I don't know. I feel like whenever I gain experience, nothing really happens. Anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and loot all his stuff since he apparently just left it all here. Money. Oh hey, 9 copper points. Lots of basic food type stuff. The tent is empty, but for a pair of stained cots and the stink of unwashed bodies. Gross. Gross. I bet they shared that stained cot. Bet you they did. You don't tell me otherwise. Alright, we're pretty explored right now. I might have reason to take a look again later, but we've already found... we found the cook we were here for, and we found what was going on with that one guy we encountered before who apparently straight up murdered a dude. So I'm going to investigate both at the Gilded Vale. So it says I've gained major reputation with Gilded Vale. So right now, House Doemendel thinks I'm a troublemaker, faintly bad, and Gilded Vale thinks I'm an LA, faintly good. I also apparently have 1 point in rationalness. I'll take it. Alright. Hey, I helped you.
Gods keep you.
Hello, welcome to the innkeeper looks up. Oh, it's you. Tenfith told us what you did for him. It's such a relief to have him back. I can't thank you enough. Consider yourself a favorite of the house. Discounts on drinks, rooms. Tenfith said he wanted to whip up something nice for you. He's already back to work in the kitchen. She laughs. So, what would you like? How much does a room cost now? I think it's down for 83, down from 75 or something like that. How about hiring adventurers? That's still expensive. Alright. Oh yeah, camping supplies are down to... They went from 75 to 63. I don't have a lot of reason to buy much of anything from her right now, though. I could sell all those, I did get some bear and wolf hides. That'll give us a little bit of money. There we go. Alright. Task completed, late for dinner. We gained 1700 experience, total quest experience 2556. We're making progress. Oh wow. Yeah, we're only we're less than 2000 experience away from leveling up again and becoming a level 5 ranger, which will be handy. So, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode, guys. Thanks for watching like always. And I believe next time what we're going to do is look into this vengeance from the grave situation. Nanton straight up murdered someone with a bear, and I feel like we should probably do something with it about that.